TikTok Shop is arguably the biggest e-commerce gold rush since 2015. And believe it or not, brands these days are doing over 100K plus per month with no affiliates or huge ad spends, all just by using AI. One of the brands we've worked with made over 30K in just 1 week without hiring more affiliates or spending more on ads. They're using a system that I like to call the AI creator system, which quite literally replaces real creators with AI, which also saves you more money, less headaches, and faster content delivery. So in this video, I'll be walking you through this entire AI creator system step by step with no fluff. And once you implement this in your brand, you have a proven system that can possibly take you and your brand to 100K per month on TikTok Shop without a single affiliate, only using AI. Now I know this works because this is the same system we use to generate over $1 million for brands in GMV in the past year alone, and we've also done 100 million in views with it. So if you feel like you should be scaling your brand faster, this will help you a ton. So the pain of not having an internal AI content system in place or just a dedicated team in place in your brand is that you're actually spending way more than any other brand out there. And let me explain how that works. Because when you're spending out free product samples, like, hey, I'm going to run the normal play by having more affiliates on my brand. I'm going to send out more products. The more products you give out, okay, the more that you hope that they'll actually make videos and post something. But guess what? These people that are actually running the accounts, they are not all creators. Not all of them are actually good. Some of them just have accounts that they've potentially just have bought. So these people you're sending out samples to may or may not even execute well. So that's number one. Number two is that it actually costs you to give out samples. But what if they don't actually post? What if the ROI doesn't come? How many posts does it actually guarantee you? In the creator space right now, when you have a really good creator doing really well for your brand, you want to keep paying that person more and more to stay with you, right? So they'll be demanding higher retainers, right? To keep staying, because if they're executing well, they want you to pay them, which cuts down a lot, or actually is a huge statement in your monthly payouts for costs. And also, commissions-wise, you're paying out up to 20 to 30% in commission per product sold. To put it all simply, you're paying out high retainers, you're giving out high commissions with eating into your profit margins, and you're also sending out free product samples, which at the end, in the long term, you are sending out thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars in product samples just for affiliates to maybe post once or twice. And this is why the AI creator system beats this and solves this main issue. I was an affiliate myself and a creator myself. I've seen what works and how things work in the back end, and it gets really messy. There's a lot of management, there's a lot of payouts, there's a lot of costs, and everything I mentioned earlier. But with an AI creator system in place, or an AI system that's plugged into your business that's pumping out 100 to 600 to 1,000 videos per month, you're getting the leverage that creators basically give you. You're getting videos being pushed out to the algorithm that are all good quality, getting really good results for you, and actually getting sales. And also, you don't have to manage them. This is what makes good brands versus great brands different. Great brands know that volume is key, and they want to execute on the volume as soon as possible. The best thing with the AI creators is that they don't complain, they don't say anything, they don't ask for much, they just keep generating content. But when you create your own AI avatar or your own video, you need a way to distribute the content fast. So the way to do this is by having multiple accounts, and we call it horizontally scaling. So this is by having multiple accounts, and by having multiple accounts, you're able to actually have more service area across the algorithm, and you're posting content across those every single day without fail. If you just have one account and you're trying to post 100 videos on that in a week, that is hard and most likely impossible. There are certain limits and thresholds on how much you can actually post on each account per day. The best way to manage these accounts is that you want to run it as anonymous accounts. You don't want to actually just say, oh, I'm a brand, or I'm like this person, I pretend to be someone else. You just have to be anonymous. You can just make up. What I usually do is I like to go to ChatGPT and just say, hey, give me a random name and put something health related at the back of it for a username. So it could be Martha Wellness. And with that, you have a username, Martha Wellness, and you can use that for the TikTok username. The other best way for you to get accounts now is by going to an account seller. An account seller is someone who actually has resources to get into TikTok Shop, ready accounts for you to just sign in and start posting. And the best thing is that when you have multiple accounts, you actually don't get banned. Or if it does get banned, guess what? You can always just replace the account. And relying on one account will be the best, and not relying on one account will be the best thing because you have others to rely on if ever it gets banned. Now let's move on with the final step of the setup, which is the funnel stacking strategy, which ties everything together. This is essentially the funnel process. If for you guys who's already into marketing, you guys already know the 3 levels of the funnel, right? Is getting attention, building trust, and then getting conversions at the very end. So for the top of the funnel, these would be type of videos would be like, these type of videos would be viral hooks, educational clips, trend-based videos, and honestly, the goal is to capture the attention. For middle funnel content, it's showing social proof, testimonials, frequently asked questions represented in content. And the goal here is to build trust, right? A good example of content style would be before and afters. You show that the product actually works with the skincare. For a bottom funnel, you show offers, discounts, urgency, promos, all those different things, because you want people to know that there's actually these types of promotions. And the goal is to convert now, to convert those at the bottom already who's been waiting for a promotion like this. A buyer will never be one if it never gets pushed, if it doesn't know. So you want to make sure that you get them from that end, from the cart to the conversion by giving them that extra push. So what we end up doing is that we're going to dedicate each account at every stage. So top of the funnel accounts only post awareness content, middle funnel accounts focus entirely on proof. Bottom funnel accounts push urgency. This is very important for conversions just because you want to have multiple accounts posting these different level of funnel contents, because on TikTok, they only show your content once to every viewer. So every post matters. So let's say, for example, you're a campaign or you're a brand and you're posting multiple videos with UGC. Most UGC are posting top of the funnel content. Like, hey, I bet you never heard of it before. Check this out, check this out, check this out. When you've seen that enough, the top of the funnel content doesn't really urge the person to ever buy, or doesn't even show the type of effect that proof, the middle funnel content shows, which is the proof, the before and afters, the testimonials and such, right? So when it shows it once to the viewer, it's not going to show anything more than that. Maybe it's going to show another affiliate's video. But the thing is, there's still no transition to the next funnel level. Bottom funnel is the same thing. Again, if you added the cart already, it kind of knows. And it's going to push you by showing you promos and such because you've saved the product before, you've added the cart before, you've talked about it before, whatever it is. TikTok's algorithm wants you to stay on the platform and wants you to make a purchase. So this is very important for conversions, and most brands are not even doing this. If you implement this just alone, like, you're going to see great conversions already for your campaigns and an overall success just because you're doing so much volume. If you guys want a cool tool that actually can track viral videos for campaigns, for those that don't own a brand, you guys can click the link down below. It's called Vora.io. We are essentially building this tool for affiliates, brand owners, and essentially the clients that we have to help expedite the process or help improve the process of finding better videos that convert, being the first ones to see it, and actually executing on it to get better results for brands. So for most brands here, you guys cannot be doing 600 to 1,000 videos per month with good quality videos, right? And I'm pretty sure you're focused on improving your content to increase your sales. What if we told you that we can do this all for you with our entire done-for-you system, where we help brands doing 50K and up scale to 6 to 7 figures using this exact AI creator system? And I just want to be clear, we only work with people we know we can 100% help. So not every brand that applies will be qualified. So if you end up working together, we'll set up everything for you, from the accounts, the funnel strategy, and even the creation of AI avatars and distribution, so you can focus on the highest leverage task for your brand, which is growing it, right? We do all the dirty work. We do all the distribution, the creation, and ideation for the AI side of things, and also just the creation side of things. And we manage all of it for you without you doing a single thing. So if you're a brand owner, click the link below if you want to apply and see if you're a good fit working with us. And also, if you are just an affiliate, a brand owner just getting started, and you want to start finding videos that actually get to convert and all that stuff with tracking, click the link down below for Vora.io, and you can see everything that we use internally there and for you guys to use for free. So that's it for me. We'll see you on the next one.